Want to give a quick shout out to the flagship sponsor of David Talks Buffs and David Talks Broncos YouTube channel, and that is Profit X, America's #1 sports prediction market. This is peer-to-peer sports prediction where players play against each other, like you and me, instead of a sports book versus the house. You almost always get the best odds on any play that you're looking to make. They operate in over 40 states, including Texas, where I reside. So use the promo code Dave and claim up to $200 in profit cash for all plays in the first 30 days of playing on the site. Terms and conditions apply. Go ahead, click the link in the description, sign up using my promo code Dave on Profit X, and join me on America's #1 sports prediction market. Are you kidding me, guys? Are you kidding me? We did it. Our Buffs did it. I did not think that they were going to do it. And guys, here in 2 weeks, I'm going to have to live stream this Utah game. We have played pretty darn good when I've been doing these live play-by-play reactions. Thank you to all who were there with me for that. And here we are. I could not believe it. Before I get to your comments, man, I have to start with a little monologue, and that is Kaidon Salter, man. I have been ripping this guy's booty every single game for the last handful of weeks, and I think that he deserved it, right? But, man, he showed something from himself that I didn't think he had, and that was to really bounce back strong and not only play good football in this game after a rocky first start. First quarter was ugly. I think we had three and outs out of our first 4 drives. That man answered the call. He played within himself. We ran the ball, and when he was called upon, he made big-time throws. He made big-time throws. And you go to that 3rd and 17 there at the end of the game, with like 2 minutes left on the clock or a little bit less. I was saying, you run the ball. You're not even giving Salter a chance to throw an interception, man. Pat Shurmur, Coach Prime, having the faith in Kaidon Salter that I did not have, man. What stones by Pat Shurmur to drop that play? What stones by Coach Prime, man, to say, you know what? We got to play here. I believe in Salter. He has taken care of the ball the entire game. The entire game. He has played within himself. He's connecting on throws downfield. I'm going to trust him for this moment. You have the safety go off to guard. I think it was Omari Miller. There's a big hole. Open the field, down the middle of the field on the seam route from Joseph Williams. Kaidon Salter, he anticipated that being open. He threw it with conviction and accuracy to where the blitz wasn't even a factor. First down. He sealed the game. Kaidon Salter, yes, it's not just one guy, but I put the majority of the blame on our loss last week by his play. If you're blaming him for last week's loss, you cannot help but to say he's the reason we won this game. I know that's crazy. That sounds crazy, right? Kaidon Salter played phenomenally today, guys. I am so happy for him. I've been saying this is juju time. What do you get by playing Salter? I hope this is the version we see here moving forward because bowl eligibility is still on the line. That is still so important. But I'm so glad for Kaidon Salter. You can finally say that he has beaten a Power 4 opponent. We're now 1-3 in conference, being number 22 Iowa State. Coach Prime breaks the 8-game losing streak he had against ranked opponents. We were the better coach football team today, guys. No doubt about it. When it came to the play calling, when it came to the discipline, when it came to the tenacity that each team brought. Colorado played much better, and they were coached much better than Iowa State. We were the better team from head to toe. Iowa State made back-breaking mistakes and game management calls that ended up losing them the game. And why are you calling that out, Dave? Because I've seen us do that all the time. I know what that looks like. We didn't do it this time. Coach Prime used his timeouts well. He had good decision-making, and the gambles that he took in this game paid off. They paid off. On the flip side, man, Iowa State sold this, man. And we were the better coach football team today. Before I get into your comments, do just want to shout out one of the sponsors of this show, of course, Profit X. Was able to make some nice money on the money line from that, but also Taco Bell. Thank you for sponsoring the channel. Draylon Miller, Juju, Jordan Seaton, Quentin Gibson, these guys funding Colorado NIL, funding Colorado athletics. Go pick up a Buffs box from your Colorado area. Taco Bell's. I love you all. Thank you. Liv Moss, go Buffs. We are amazing. I'm going to get to the box score here, so you guys can take a look at this as well. We'll go around here quite a bit, but again, guys, please like the stream. Get involved in the chat. That goes a long way in helping the channel. I mean, I'm just so happy. I am so happy. Kaidon Salter, 16 of 25 for 255 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 57 yards on the ground. Beautiful touchdowns to Joseph Williams and Omarion Miller. Omarion Miller. When we look at the ground game, we ran for 140 yards, a little bit less than what I expected, but we also got a bigger push from the receiving game, from the passing game. Down Hayden was great. 12 carries, 58 yards, 4.8. Long of 17. He had some big runs for us. Michael Welsh, Cam Michael weren't that impressive, but they each had 1 or 8-yard runs. Michael Welsh had a touchdown run. That was one of his better runs of the day. 140 yards total from the team, but the receivers were fantastic. Joseph Williams had his breakout game as a Buff today. 8 receptions, 128 yards, a touchdown, as well as the game-winning catch there on 3rd and 17, coming down with a big ball. He didn't drop nothing. He was phenomenal today. Omarion Miller, 3 catches, 82 yards, and a 70-yard touchdown. Sincere Brown, 2 for 24. Zach Atkins, 2 for 11. And Quentin Gibson, 1 for 10 yards. On defense, Jeremiah Brown, 10 tackles. Tafik Bayard was fantastic in this game. He had an interception in the end zone, or right outside the end zone. And it was right. They picked up that flag. I'm going to roll with it because that ball was thrown to the complete opposite direction, but that was pass interference, though, at the same time. And we got lucky. But Tafik Bayard, one-handed interception because he's got a cast on. He played. I mean, I had Cameron Silman Craig on today, number 7. Tafik Bayard carried the mantle. He looked great. He's number 7, not number 9. Get with it, ESPN. 7 total tackles, an interception. He was fantastic. Ivan Yates showed up big. He had 5 big tackles. Did get burned a couple times, but man, overall he played better than I thought he would, being put into the starting lineup. There was also, I want to shout out Jeremiah Brown, 1.5 TFLs, Keaton Wade, a half TFL, London Merritt, 1.5 TFLs, and Sean Myers, half TFL. We had 4 TFLs on the day, no sacks, but we did enough to limit them in the run game in the second half. And shout out Buck Buchanan. Bunch of touchbacks. He missed the 57-yarder, but that's okay. He was great. Damon Greaves was awesome today. He had a really good job punting, 3 inside the 20 today. And lastly, before I get to your comments, I promise I am. Let's take a look at the team stats here. 3rd down efficiency. Iowa State was 2 of 12. We were 7 of 15. 4th down efficiency. Both were 0 of 1. Iowa State had 441 yards, but I want to say the majority of those yards came within the first half. Or maybe within the first 3 quarters, rather. I think we really stopped their offense quite a bit in the 4th quarter. Passing. Let's see here. We had 10.2 yards per attempt. Iowa State was 6.2. Interceptions thrown. 1 Iowa State, 0 Colorado. How about that? Kaidon Salter took care of the ball, man. And that's the thing. Like, that's why I said, hey, put somebody else in, like Ryan Staub. It's hard for me to see him not blowing leads like that if you're not turning the ball over. And Kaidon Salter, man, he didn't turn the ball over and we won the game. I don't think that's a coincidence, man. Kaidon Salter made the right throws, the right big-time plays, and he took care of the football, man, especially when it mattered the most, dude. He is the reason we won this game, man. The reason we won this game. Because we weren't running the ball particularly amazing. Our defense, I guess they did kind of step up there, but I mean, they were getting thrashed after a certain point. Kaidon Salter responded, and this offense responded with a 70-yard dot to Omarion Miller after we fell down in the 3rd quarter. That was great to see our team respond that way, man. Kaidon Salter, you shut me up today, man. You shut me up, man. This is the football I knew you could play, man. Deep down, deep down. But yeah, put to bed any quarterback controversy going into Utah, man. If Kaidon Salter can play like this in Salt Lake City, is this one in Salt Lake City? I think it is. We can win. We can beat Utah. Rushing. We averaged 3.6 yards per rush. That sounds about right. Iowa State was at 6.4. Penalties. Only 6 for 43 on our part. 7 for 59 on Iowa State's. And time of possession, we won it by 6 seconds. 30 minutes and 3 seconds. We were the more disciplined team. We won the time of possession. We won the turnover battle. We were the better coached football team. We were the better playing football team. And we beat the number 22 team in the country, man. Congratulations, Buffs. Now go to 3-4. Bowl eligibility is absolutely back on the line. Any given week, you can beat a Big 12 team, man. You just can't beat yourselves. We finally didn't beat ourselves, man. We played within ourselves, and we played confident football. We played confident football. So with that being said, I will get to some of your comments. Oh, my God, we got 90 comments. Guys, I cannot believe we won this game. I'm so proud of Kaidon Salter. Let me know who some of the MVPs of your team, of the team's performance were. I'll try to get through these, man. Buddy, I told you. Buddy, you believe. Shout out to the glasses. I threw the glasses on right before I said, maybe this will be good luck, and Kaidon Salter threw a 70-yard touchdown to Amari Miller, man. This game should have been over by halftime. Gualo, I might put you in timeout for being Miss Pissy Pants. Shut up. We won. A job-saving win. Kiss it, Daniel Miller. Stop complaining about a win, man. I cannot believe our players stepped up in crunch time and handled this, man. They handled this. They were the better players. We played better in pretty much, all the important facets in Iowa State. Now, they ran the ball really darn well, but we did enough there in the fourth quarter to stop them, man. I'm just so proud of these guys to get their signature win of the year. They were really needing that. And I'm just Dallin Hayden played great. Omari Miller coming up clutch. Joseph Williams, man, shout out to the offensive line. I don't think maybe Kaidon Salter took 1 sack today. Nobody was credited with a sack from Iowa State, so kept Kaidon Salter clean. And again, 16 of 25 for 255 yards, 2 touchdowns, a big 70-yard touchdown. Like, this is Kaidon Salter football, man. We run the ball with Dallin Hayden. We do our thing, man. Job saving, just signed an extension, dumbass. Exactly, man. People are going to try and troll, man. Let's see here. Man, I am just so happy we won. Let's see here. Going through the comments here. Everybody's complaining. Everybody's happy. Dallin Hayden needs more touches. Absolutely. He ran the ball with authority, was always falling forward, man. I'm glad to see that he finished the day with the most carries, but, I wouldn't mind seeing him get the rock over 15 times, right? Roy saying, good win, no complaints. Absolutely. Let's run the table. 8-4. If you can beat Iowa State, dude, you can beat any team in the Big 12 that we have remaining, man. And again, we were right in there with BYU and TCU, both other good teams, man. We just didn't have that killer instinct, man. Now, there were some times where I feel like our offense could have put it away earlier on. Didn't show that killer instinct then, but in the final 4 minutes, man, we did. That 3rd and 17 throw from Kaidon Salter, which I thought, man, there's no way you throw that ball here. To Joseph Williams, man. I'm hoping that this is like a season-changing play call and pass completion from Kaidon Salter that just he can take a deep breath and say, you know what, I can do this. I can win at the Power 4 level, man. Because I think so much of what Kaidon Salter's problem is mental. It's confidence. when you have the coaching staff believe in you like that to make a call like that and you execute, I think that can change things. Let's hope this rolls over into a game against Utah here after the bye week. Got a time for our defensive line to get healthy. Can we come out of the gate with confidence and beat Utah? I think we can beat Utah, man. If we can beat Iowa State, we can beat Utah. His confidence has risen, man. Again, all apologies to Kaidon Salter. This is what I want to be doing after a game that I did not expect us to win, is to go on the apology tour, man. These guys played so much better than I thought. So credit to Coach Prime, credit the coaching staff. I want to shout out Amari McNeil and playing with a thin defensive line. We saw Amari McNeil show up. We saw London Merritt, Alexander McPherson, these guys on the defensive line, a thin D-line again. Those guys showed up, particularly Amari McNeil, man. He was money for us, man. We will make a bowl game. You needed to win at least one game, in my opinion, between TCU and Iowa State, and you did that. Now we can win. We can get to a bowl game and win a bowl game. I firmly believe we can do this. You guys were saying I was crazy. The season was over after TCU. Absolutely not. Enjoy the win. Take the good. Throw away the bad. And on to the next game. Justy Tim, right with it. Bayard with an important third down stop. Yes, it was 3rd down and 7, I want to say. Bayard stopped him to make a 4th and 1.5 and 4th and 2. That was a terrible spot by the refs, by the way, but I'll take it. And our run defense finally stepped up in those 4th and short, 3rd and short situations and stuffed him there. Again, terrible game management from the Iowa State coach. Again, you go for it on 4th and 2 on your own 18 and get stuffed. And then on the next possession, you don't go for it on 4th down and 5 or whatever it is on the 50-yard. What are you doing, man? What are you doing? Great team win. The guys showed up. Glad the guys pulled this off for Coach Prime. Yes, and guys, we had a ton of high school recruits at this game too. So the atmosphere looked amazing. Shout out to the student section. Ever since we all called them out for being terrible, leaving the game early a few weeks ago, they've been awesome staying through. The environment looked great. And just really, really proud of this team, man. Like, this is a win in which so many guys stepped up and made individual plays. We saw better coverage for the most part from our secondary. Want to give them credit. Ben Finiseth, he was fantastic as last line of defense with a lot of these big chunk plays, with minimizing them from being like touchdown plays. Tafik Bayard was great. Our secondary definitely got picked on early, but I feel like they definitely tightened up there in the 4th quarter. We played our best ball in the 4th quarter. How about that? Instead of playing our best ball in the first half, we played our best ball in the 4th quarter. I thought we did. Best complimentary football, man. Bard was literally the biggest reason why we won this game. That play would have been PI otherwise. Wonderfully said, Emmanuel. I need to throw him in the subject line of the video as well. I mean, he was just so good, and he must have broken his hand or something like that. And for him to get it wrapped up, as you saw, and for him to come down with that interception, it was so crucial. I mean, you picked that ball off so early. Again, they picked up the flag because it wasn't even near the play. Tafik Bayard was fantastic. LNV, what's going on? Are you pumped about this? I mean, I'm so happy that the Buffs won this game. Kaidon Salter exercised the demons of him, crapping his pants when the game was most important, right? He didn't do that today. He was built for the moment in today's game, man. So K-State putting an ass whooping on TCU. How about that? Again, guys, we can beat any team in the Big 12, man. London Merritt, freshman All-American loading, yes. And he's made me even forget about Taj McCoy. Prime pulled Miller at the last few minutes. He's tired of his inability to put any effort into his run blocking. Would you say any effort? I mean, that was a hold call. I'd say, dude, Omari Miller's had 2 of those hold calls, man. Now, I would say that they're kind of borderline hold calls, but at the end of the day, his hand was over there. Yes, that's right. I did say put in Ryan Staub, and might I say we got the kind of performance I'd want to see out of Ryan Staub if he was in this game, right? No turnovers. Man, I'm just so happy for Kaidon Salter, man. I'm not going to be bitching about the quarterback position for the next 2 weeks. Highlight Sports, you better be pumped about that, man. Defense had 2, 3 major stops. They came, yeah. And it's great to see, like, we had good plays from both our offense and our defense in crunch time, man. It's great to see that. I just love it, man. I love it. Hey, Salter's the QB. Y'all keep chewing him out. Hey, he's safe for the next 2 weeks, man. He played the best football of the season by far, man. And you got to give him credit when he does it, man. I was calling for him to be pulled there in the first half, every 3 and out, man. It was looking so ugly. But then he got it together. That's why the coaches coach and not the fans, right? This by far was Kaidon Salter's best game, man. He limited the bad mistakes. He was accurate when choosing to throw the ball, and he was decisive, man. There were a couple where he chose to. I still like feel like he was throwing the ball like half a step late or whatever. But again, that's just nitpicky at this point. He was so much more decisive, confident, accurate, and like no matter where you fall on this fence of whether you want Juju to play or right now or not, which I was a fan of coming into this game, man. Kaidon Salter played his best football, man. I'm really happy for him. Hayden should have had like 20 carries in today's game. How do I send super chats on here? Dante, man, I wish you could. My channel is still demonetized for a bogus AI flag here. I still got to get in touch with an attorney. But no super chats or monetization on the channel until November 20th. So sorry, Dante. If you guys ever want to send me a cup of coffee, just look up David Talks Buffs on Cash App. You can do that. You're one of the people that said Salter should be canned. Fair weather. No, man. I just have the balls to admit, man, when I'm wrong or a player plays above my expectation. Can't I give a guy his flowers? What's wrong with that? I'm so happy for him. Really. Cortez, man, I'm a little concerned about your lack of critical thinking with calling me a fair weather, dude. Look at my degree right there, man. I'm a CU fan. I'm going to give you my take after every game. And Kaidon Salter played fantastic today, man. He played fantastic. You know who also played fantastic? Was Joseph Williams, man. Coming down with big catches. How about that end zone catch? Coming down with it, making sure he gets his foot in bounds. It was phenomenal, man. He was great. Coming up with that 3rd and 17. You know, that can be a tricky catch to make down the seam. The ball's kind of flying in hot. He did it, man. He was so good, man. Brandon Tillman saying, I got to give it to K-Salt. He had a few miscues, but overall did good. And I was saying, man, he just looks like he's coming into the game like looking like a sad boy. Looking like a sad boy. But we saw Happy Salter there at the end. And again, I hope this is like a season turning type of event for him, man, to where we can see him. Again, I feel like so much of what his issues have been this season has been mental. The fact that he has executed in some crunch time plays, hopefully that bleeds over into the rest of the season. If regardless of who's playing quarterback, man, if we can get this type of good quarterback play, a 16 of 25 for 255, 2 touchdowns and another 50 on the ground, we're winning these football games. Hey, Kaidon Salter is totally responsible for our loss last week at TCU, man. I ain't going to sugarcoat it. But if you believe that, you have to hand him his flowers. And he was one of the main reasons why we won today, man. We do not win this game without him making those money throws downfield. He was so good at throwing the ball downfield. And I think the only one that was dropped like beyond 30 yards or so, or 20 yards, was one to Omari Miller and kind of went through his hands over the middle of the field. Like he threw the deep ball so well today. So I love to see it. And notice, hey, he set his feet. He was composed in the pocket. And when he was doing some of those sprint rollouts and things like that, like he threw with anticipation. He threw with confidence in what he was seeing. Like, man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This version of K-Salt, yeah, Buffs would be 7-1. Who's to say we can't run the table, get 8-4 when we get play like this from him? Now, can he show the consistency moving forward? I sure hope so. Because if he doesn't, you know where I'm going to be at. Calling for another quarterback to play. But hey, let's hope that this is a turning point in the season for him, man. No doubt about it. Because if we get this kind of K-Salt, if we get this kind of game plan, again, hats off to Pat Shurmur. I thought he called overall a very good game. Didn't call a perfect game. I'm trying to think of the last time I felt an offensive play caller called a perfect game. But he called a good play, a good game today, and he had the balls. I'm going to give him credit because I would not have had the balls to throw the ball on 3rd and 17 there in crunch time to seal the victory, man. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see here. Hold on, Miller is why we lost How about the 4 turnovers we had? Give me a break. Rawhide Media called it, though. He texted me this afternoon and said, Buffs win today, Dave. I got a feeling, man. Got a feeling, man. Shout out to Rawhide Media, man. I think we both made some money on this. Shout out to Profit X for the best odds, baby. It was awesome. When you beat a top 25 team like this, you definitely don't suck. You can't get lucky and beat a top 25 team like this. This was no fluke. Yes, we were the better coached, more disciplined football team, and we made the bigger plays in crunch time, especially in the last 5 minutes. We were making much better plays on offense and defense. Man, I'm just so proud of this team, man. And, yeah, like this is going to be a win throughout the Coach Prime era that we never forget, man. We never forget. I remember how many people in here telling me this time last week that the bowl season is out of the question. It was doom and gloom, man. And I'm with you. Play more of the young guys coming into this. Feel like you don't got much to lose. But Kaidon Salter, man, he was so good today. He was so good today. And he was consistent. You didn't see these big highs and lows from him, man. The one bad play, yeah, the Shurmur triple option reverse thing. That was so dumb. Kaidon Salter threw that out of bounds. And they could have called like illegal man downfield because the offensive line was like 5-6 yards upfield already, man. Like that was crazy. But yeah, like who's to say we can't go to a bowl game at 3-4? I'm so happy, man. Something has to be done about the secondary, their weak-ass arm tackles. Yeah, sure. It wasn't as bad as other games, I will say. Still bad, but the young guys showed up, man. London Merritt, Alexander McPherson, Tafik Bayard, Ben Finiseth. I guess those guys are upperclassmen, but I'm so happy the way that they played. The offensive line was fantastic. Jordan Seaton, another great game. Offensive line didn't give up one sack. We ran for 140 yards. I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to have a balanced attack with this offense. Pat Shurmur, I'm still counting down the days till his contract is up here with CU. Here we got, 5 games left, plus a bowl game. But he called a really good game today, man. Let's see here. Colorado lost to 3 trash teams. John, your take is absolute trash. BYU, TCU, Georgia Tech are very good football teams. Cortez saying, props to the coaching staff. I agree with a few fans that this confident version of K-Salt would have this team at 7-1. Yeah, man. Absolutely. Absolutely, man. I agree with you on that. Much more level-headed take from you right there, Cortez. I think CU needs to use Brown more over the top down the field. This guy can run. Yeah. Quentin Gibson, man, he was open down the field. That was one thing that one read that Salter might have missed. I don't know what the progression was, but Quentin Gibson showed the ability to get behind the secondary. That's for sure. Take the top off. Dude, it was a really dumb decision for them to go for it on their own 20-yard line and lost in the game for it. Yeah, that's why you can't blame the PI call. Again, kind of 50-50 on that holding call and Omari Miller too. Like, Iowa State lost this game too because of their bad game management decisions by their coaching staff, as well as our players played better. So, yeah, man. I'm with you. Pat Sherman will be the best news of the offseason. Yeah, man. And hopefully, again, we could just get like an innovator at the – I just want an innovator at the offensive position. It's this team should not be scoring only 24 points in the Big 12, man. They got too much firepower. Salter misses people, that's for sure, but he played a good game. I give him a B. I give him an A for this one, man. I really do give him an A because he didn't turn the ball over and he didn't make any bad plays like when it mattered the most, man. Like, I'm so happy for him and I'm so proud of him. And again, like, what's the saying? Let your apology be as bad as the hate or the criticism, right? I feel like my level of anger and displeasure with him obviously justified with the turnovers, but none of that stuff matters now. What matters is that Kaidon Salter not only got his first Power 4 win in college football, but he led us come from behind in the second half to beat a ranked opponent, man. I'm so happy for him, man. And yeah, you got to give him an A because he's faced a lot of criticism, man, from us. He was one of the main reasons why we won this game, man. Give the ref the game ball for picking up that flag. I'm with you right there on that, buddy. Ivan Yates was all over that guy. All right, guys. I think I'm going to call it here. It's been about 30 minutes, man. Whether you're a fan or a hater or a troll, I love every single one of you today because the Buffs got the win. Who would have thought, man? The Buffs got the win. I'm going to pick against the Buffs to lose to Utah if that means we can get another win, man. I'll be back here, of course, with more shows later on throughout the week. Please subscribe if you haven't done that yet. And, yeah, I guess I'll do another live play-by-play because, since I've done that the last two games, we have fought. We have played better than I thought we would, okay? I thought we were going to get throttled by TCU. Well, not throttled. I thought we'd cover. I guess I lied. But I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to start with the same title. I will live stream until we fall down 2 scores, and we're never falling down 2 scores. And we didn't this entire game, man. Really proud of this team. They need to go celebrate, enjoy the bye week, get healthy, and then come in locked in to make some big-time noise for bowl season, man, and to disrupt some bowl hopes and college football playoff hopes, I guess. I mean, Utah, they're ranked, right? Man, who cares, man? We're going to win. Go Buffs. Want to give a quick shout out to the flagship sponsor of David Talks Buffs and David Talks Broncos YouTube channel, and that is Profit X, America's #1 sports prediction market. This is peer-to-peer sports prediction where players play against each other, like you and me, instead of a sports book versus the house. You almost always get the best odds on any play that you're looking to make. They operate in over 40 states, including Texas, where I reside. So use the promo code Dave and claim up to $200 in profit cash for all plays in the first 30 days of playing on the site. Terms and conditions apply. Go ahead, click the link in the description, sign up using my promo code Dave on Profit X, and join me on America's #1 sports prediction market.